So guys, as you saw in the last video, we were about to repaint the bumper and the mirrors for Alex's car, but his paint messed up. The can of paint we had was, I don't know if it didn't have pressure or what, but it just didn't work. But he nicely went and got another can, and we should be good to go to paint his bumper and mirrors. Because they've been sitting outside, we need to tack cloth them down, wipe them down, make sure there's no dust or dirt or anything that's been on them all day, all night. So we're gonna tack cloth them down, bust out the can, and start painting. Okay guys, now we're ready to paint the bumper again. This will probably be the final coat for this bumper, but we'll play it by ear. So guys, while we let all three of those dry, the bumper and the mirrors, we're going to go ahead and get his old bumper. As you can see, this is his old bumper, and the reason he wanted to swap it out is we have some damage there, and this over here, which is all pushed in and got a gouge in it and stuff. So you know, it changed the kind of the shape of the bumper, and instead of trying to fix that and pop that out and try to put the lip on, he's gone with the brand new, the used bumper. So we're gonna pull off the fog lights, swap this over, pull off the metal bumper here, so that when his bumper is dry tomorrow, we can slap all this stuff on and put it onto his car that's out in the driveway. So let's get to popping all this stuff off real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, well now we have all our usable parts off the, basically the parts bumper. So we have all our brackets, that's not all of them, you know, not all are on here. He's missing some brackets for the fog lights, but he only has one fog light as it is. All our clips, all our screws, everything that we needed, our metal bumper. This bumper now is ready to go for sale. I believe he already has a buyer for it, so this will move on to a new person who will fix it up and paint it, put it on their, probably, most likely their non-M3. So we'll scoot this one down, get that out of the way. But these are all the parts that will go on the new bumper. While we're waiting, because this only took literally like 5 minutes to strip this bumper, while we wait for the paint to dry, I think I'm going to jump out here and pull his mirrors off the car, so that when those mirrors are ready to go, we can just throw them on the car and don't have to worry. So let's jump out to his car, set up, and let's get some mirrors taken off. So guys, we're inside Alex's car, and to remove the mirrors, we gotta remove this little plastic piece first. So all you do is throw a screwdriver in there, pop the little clip that's there, wiggle it free, and then this will pull right out. So now that you have that out, that gets you access to the 3 bolts. As you can see, 3 bolts, 1 right there, 2 and 3, and I believe they are 10mm. So we'll hit these with the 10mm, pop this off real quick, and get this mirror off. And it's off. Done. Mirrors. Bye. Second mirror. Ugh. Bye. Jump back out here. Check on all the paint. As you can see, it still looks fantastic. So we're gonna leave that paint. We're gonna jump over here. And we're gonna spray these up one more time. So guys, as you can see, the paint has come out flawlessly. We are done with the can. So paint is absolutely immaculate, laid down beautifully. Same with the mirrors. They look just absolutely glass. So we'll let these cure overnight, and tomorrow we should be ready to reinstall. So a few things that Alex is reusing. Yeah, front lip. He is getting a new grill. These are the luxury slats, but as you can see, it was already broken when he got the car. These top two pieces were missing. So he's gonna rebuy a mesh grill like that one to put in the bumper. So that'll be one of our last things to put on. But this is all the stuff we're saving from his bumper. Other bumpers up there. Mirrors are off. Paint is done. And only thing we have left to do is wait for the paint to cure. Once the paint... So guys, while we wait for all the paint to dry and cure, his back bumper is pretty much dry and cure. We have his moldings which look like poop. We are temporarily going to hit them with some cleaner, and I'm going to clean them up, and then we're going to hit them with some back to black or trim shine, something. I got to dig through what I have and find out what we got, but clean these up and get them looking good. The moldings are clean. Wipe down. I'm just going to use a little tire shine, tire wet on them. I'm going to soak them pretty good, and I'm going to let this sit for a while to soak in to the plastic and let it re-moisturize the plastic. Like what I told Alex is you can use peanut butter if you want to. You just rub it in and let it sit as well, but anything to hydrate this plastic. So I'm going to make sure that all the edges are coated here, and I'm going to let this sit on here for a while and really soak into the plastic. As you can see, the black immediately came back. It looks really, really good. But we'll let that sit and soak in. And why we do that, I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Whoever polished his car last, right under the molding, all this paint is not polished. They went right up to it. They did the same thing around the emblem too. It's like a haze around all that. Same up here. It's there. So I'm just gonna bust out the buffer real quick and hit these areas to kind of knock them out. We also have, I don't know if you can see it right now, but there's a mark on the door, and we'll hit it with the buffer as well. But Gonna wipe this area down and prep it, and then just bust out the buffer and buff it real quick while we let the molding set up. So all I'm using right now is a Meguiar's Fine Cut Cleaner number 2. I don't want anything crazy aggressive. I just want to be able to knock down that polish. So we'll see what this does. And as you can see with the little polish, brings that bumper right back to just a beautiful, and that haze underneath is now gone all the way across. You can see my reflection in the paint. So job well done. This car just really needs a really good detail. As you can see, this bumper where it was fading before, now it's nice and clean where we repainted it. But now here you can see that this little strip underneath his trunk has a haze to it as well. And it's starting to haze up, and if we don't take care of that and keep up with that, that's gonna end up doing the same thing the bumper did. So right now I'm just gonna hit it with the buffer and some fine cut cleaner to see if we can't clean that up and get that to look good and put some protection on there. So just running that buffer with some fine cut cleaner real quick just brought the shine and all the oxidation right out of that paint. And that's the shine we're looking for, guys. Nice reflection. Gonna look really good. But let's get the trim back on and get this rear end all situated. So guys, the back of the car is complete. Show you a better picture in the daylight, but for what you can see, the top of the bumper came out good. All the trim pieces. This looks like a brand new rear of an E36, guys. So only thing to do left is to let the mirrors cure and the front bumper cure, and then let's get them installed. So guys, while the bumper is curing and we have a little bit of time, told Alex I would try to get, you guys can see this in the video, try to get that mark right there and this scratch all the way down his door here. Gonna try to get that off for him. There's some other tiny little scratches I'll try to, but not gonna go anything too crazy here. I'm just gonna see if a fine cut cleaner with a mild abrasive will remove some of this stuff, because this stuff not deep. This looks like a scuff that'll come right off. That's kind of deeper. So we'll see if we can't get this to come out real quick. Just simple stuff. Same stuff we used on the bumper. Gonna see if we can't get this to come out with some fine cut cleaner. If not, then we'll have to address it later, but let's see. See, look, I already think see, that came off with my fingers. That just came off by rubbing the compound on my fingers. So I think a lot of this should come right out, but let's see if it will or not. Let the pad and the compound do the work. Just move it all around. I think this is gonna need a deeper compound, but let's see if this can't take something out here. Just speed it up a little bit now that the compound's on. You can see that it did take away this scuff mark in the back, but it did not get this out. That's gonna need a deeper compound. Have some scratches up there as well. He's got some scratches up here on this fender. I think that's in the paint too, so I don't think a lot of this is gonna come out with. That's a dent. That's definitely a scratch. So a lot of this stuff will not come out with just a fine cut cleaner. But whoever polishes car, I don't know if you can see that on the video, but that's like horribly dirty underneath that door. Like, same with back here. Like, I don't know what. Whoever worked on this car last, really, I guess when they polished it, they didn't get close to the moldings because they were afraid or something, but man, that's some bad detailing right there. Yeah, I think I can just rub it off by my hand with the compound. That's how, yeah, coming right off, but let's see what that looks like. That's definitely, so I don't know what that was, guys. My GoPro kind of messed up and said I had to repair file, but you know, if we have time and Alex has time, I'll hit this. You can see minor scratches throughout the paint. This thing needs a full-on detail, you know, every stage, and it's not something I can't do. It's just something I don't have time right now tonight to do. But I'll advise Alex of what he can do to get a lot of this cleaned up, and this car can look almost flawless with just a little bit of the detail work and some time on it. So next we'll put the bumper on and mirrors. See you guys in a little bit. Well, guys, we saw last night we did Alex's rear bumper and got it all together. What I did forget that we do have to do today, before Lorenzo gets here, is he's buying the radio out of the track car. So we need to grab this Alpine head unit out of here. I'm putting in a delete panel, so it's going to delete the whole, pretty much, I think it deletes all of this, the whole thing. AC controls everything. I might move that down there. I don't know if that's possible. It doesn't have AC, but I'd like it to have AC. But I think the delete panel, I might have to modify it, cut it. I don't know. We'll see. But we do have to get this radio out because Lorenzo's on his way, and he's gonna buy it. So we're gonna pull this radio, then we're going to jump on Alex's car and put the mirrors and the front bumper on, and then his car is done. Done. So let's get to the radio. Guys, that was an easy takeout. I'm gonna pull the wires, like I think this is like the trigger wire, so it turns on when the car's on, whatever. I'm gonna pull this cage out for him so he can mount it in his car, but all the plugs are there, everything's there. That was super easy swap out. So let's pull the cage, and this will be ready to all pull off right here, all gone. Bye. So the little cage is out, we're done, it's gone, it's open. So we are good to we'll remove this too, maybe not tonight. I can't remember how this removes. I think there's a screw up here somewhere. But I know there's like 1, 2, there's 2 under here. I believe 1 over there. And that comes out. But we don't need it. Radio's out. Now on to Alex's car. Put some mirrors on. A bumper. Some other things. Get his car all finished up, guys. So guys, Lorenzo's stopping by to grab the radio and his, I love those hood vents, dude.
Thanks, dude. It's not as cool as yours, but they look, they're doable. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Here to pick up that, you know.
Yeah. Dude, they actually look a lot better than I thought they would.
But I need to re-rivet them because these rivets I use aren't long enough.
Oh.
Yeah. But
I'd probably do like one more.
Do more, yeah. But for a quick job, it wasn't bad.
Dude, and then you can just trim those.
Yeah, I actually didn't want to trim those because I don't want water in the thing, you know. I mean, there's no.
Yeah, but that look, dude, from a distance, you can't tell.
Can't really tell.
No, not at all.
You can tell how messed up my wheel is though.
Oh, you know, curb rash.
It's the lady who hit me.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And tore it up.
2x4 piece of wood flew in the
highway
and busted my windshield last week.
Dang.
You can feel it.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, I had your seat delete in there, but I took it out. I was selling some interior parts, so I needed the space.
So guys, Lorenzo is just leaving. While he was here, I didn't film, but what I did do was I did get bolts into the bumper that hold the metal bumper to the plastic bumper so we can bolt it to the car. I also put in fog lights. I actually had these sitting in my storage area, and he didn't have 2 of them. He had 1, and these now match, and they're crystal. I don't know if you'll like them or not, but Alex, if you like them, keep them. If not, then you know, just give them back. But we put those on. We put the stock lip back on. Literally, it's just So guys, it's dark now. It's Texas, and it's starting to be fall, so gets dark fairly quick here. You know, by like 7 o'clock it's dark. But Alex's car is done for now. For what we have planned, which was the M3 mirrors that you saw us paint. Came out great. The rear bumper and the front bumper, and as you can see, that paint came out great. We gotta let it cure for a little while. See how shiny it is. Gotta let it cure for a little while before we come back and wet sand it. Alex also has a new mesh grill going in, so that'll be all fresh up front. I gave him 2 new fog lights that you saw us put in earlier. So he's got a fresh M3 front end, new mesh grill going in, that'll complete that. Mirrors are on, super easy to put on, just the way we took them off. 3 bolts and a clip, and you're done. So this car is ready. He needs to wash the hell out of this thing. You can see the amount of dust that's on this car. I don't know if that's just my house and all the construction that's going around here and at the house, that it's just got that dirty while it's sat here, but he can wash it, hand mitt wash it and everything. But mirrors are on, bumper's done, as you saw us do that last night and polish all that up. But the car is done, guys. So guys, thanks for watching this episode of Texas E36 Garage. You know, we got the bumpers painted, we got the bumpers on, we got the mirrors on. Alex's car is done, so he's gonna be picking it up tomorrow. So that car is gonna be out of here and done, so we're good. The white car, we still have a rundown of a few parts, some more click tuning stuff that's in the bedroom that I did not install, that's at under K-mount underneath. Just haven't had time to get that car up in the air to do that. M3, I know I keep saying video after video that we're going to jump on this thing, but it's running right now, so I'm not tearing it apart just yet. But we will do the shifter, the RTD shifter, and the Guivo soon. I don't know about before Weekfest, because the house now, I just got a permit today, this afternoon at like 3 o'clock. So we are going to be jumping into the house and actually doing some housework. So that will be exciting. Getting the garage opened up a little bit. As I told you guys my plans before, opening the garage about 3 feet, so I have some more room in this garage to work in. Hopefully get everything off of one side, put it up there, get a lot of the tires up in storage and stuff. You know, if anybody needs 17 tires, I don't know what I got over there, but I got a whole bunch of sets. Hopefully next video, I kind of want to put the steering wheel in the white M3 and do that undermount, but we'll see what happens. I actually don't know what's gonna be planned for the next video, guys. So it'll be up in the air, but it'll definitely be E36 related. And house stuff. So it'll be maybe a combination of both. You guys let me know what you want in the comments. If you want to see more house stuff, let me know. If you want to see more BMW stuff, let me know that as well. I'll try to do like a combo video next video and see how you guys take to it. You know, see if you guys like watching me do house stuff. Got a lot of remodeling gonna go on in there, but we got a permit now, so we can actually do work. So that is a big plus. But Alex's car, gone tomorrow. White car, still got some work to do on it. Red car, still have some work to do on it as well. So, we'll see what happens. But, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.